104 megs. My Wi-Fi is not a frickin' issue. Piss off. No matter how discouraged I get, I'm not gonna be discouraged enough to stop fucking trying. You will not stop me. I do not give up that easily on something that I want to do. If it's something I don't want to do, I'll give up like it's fucking nothing. But I feel like completing this stupid thing. Yes. Oh, alright. Sheer determination is what is driving me through this stupid game with all of its stupid quirks that keeps on stupidly disconnecting me. Fuck you, fucking Carvis. Fucking, I don't even fucking care. Your name is stupid. Everything you do is stupid. Get out of my way. Filthy mongrel. I don't even care if I die. I'm not even using potions. I don't give a fuck. Why is it starting me off right here? This shouldn't be the checkpoint. Oh, good lord, let's give it. No, 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 get away from me. Sheer determination! Determination! Missed me. Sheer determination. Ah. Carvis, you stupid fuck. Open up a portal for me. I'm going to make a checkpoint. I will force myself right here. You will not stop me from doing what I want to do. I will not be discouraged. Bitch, give me my shit. Yeah. never give up. That's my motto. My ninja. Boop. Fucking burn.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I need more pockets.
Alright, what trash did I pick up? Yeah. Ooh, look how pretty those arms are. Yeah. That's a cool looking Crusader helmet. Uh-huh. And now to create my other checkpoint. Ooh, bitch. Now you can never stop me.
Traitors. The Empire has lived in fear and ignorance since its inception. Our Asmiri ancestors, in their arrogance, turned their backs on the lessons of the vow. The emperors before you lacked courage, lacked vision, paying lip service to eternity while scrabbling for approval and comfort within the prison of their meager mortal lives. You are not one of those emperors. You are Chitus the Great, the man who will make this empire truly understand the meaning of the word eternal. We shall build this thaumatocracy together, my Emperor. Gem by gem, immortal by immortal. Your devoted servant, Malachi.
Malachi. Activating a new waypoint is a way of saving your exploration through a class. Yep. I understand that also. What the fuck is that? Gross.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Well, would you look at that? Very peaceful. Over here are the stairs. After the stairs, though, I'm after the map coverage. Easily defeated mortals. Stay down. Carlos is over there. Stay there and beat on those spiders, will you? Yeah, that's really the health on that particular one is almost. Excuse me. bit of map is bothering me. There we go. Perfection.
Master's orders were clear. I am to wait here until his return. I cast my eyes to the horizon and see smoke billowing from San. The city burns, and I fear my master burns with it. Screaming from the village by the crossroads. I will not abandon my post. My master will return, and I will await him. No matter how long, I will wait for Malagaro's return.
To rain on the Geddon.
Low on mana.
Well, seems as though this area has been cleared. My time has come. I cannot last here much longer.
I need more pockets. I need more pockets.
Full plate. Death bow.
I need more pockets.
I don't know.
Maligaro. That name rings a bell. Was it mine? No. This memory feels too old.
Revisit the memory nexus. I have things to store.
Oh, hello.
Why does this music kind of sound like Oblivion? Reminds me of Oblivion for some reason. Sometimes. That's about it for this place then, I suppose. Toxic rain. Fire arrows into the air, then rain down and turn on the target, dealing damage to enemies. They hit, creating spore pods where they land. Each spore pod deals chaos damage over time to nearby enemies and slows their movement speed. The pods last for a duration before bursting, dealing area damage. 50% of physical damage converted to chaos damage. Deals 66.7 base chaos damage per second. Deals 50% of base damage. Base duration is 1 second. Fires 4 additional arrows. Modifiers to projectile damage applies to this skill damage over time effect. Each spore pod applies 10% less movement speed to nearby enemies to a maximum of 60%. Huh. Fascinating. I suppose I can always put that on there. Isn't necessarily only for bow though. It doesn't say. It does say that it is a bow attack, but it doesn't say that it's specifically for bow. So, let's try out that theory. Let's try this out. Ah, I see. Yes. So it doesn't. Floppy boots.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Spectralites. Neato. Well, look at that. Crazy. There are the stairs. Now all we're gonna do is just complete the map. That should be it. Alright. Don't know how tall this tower is, but it's seeming pretty darn tall. Hello.
Though we were worlds apart before, exile has brought us together. Back in Oriath, there were those that referred to me as the Wonder Child. But as you've likely discovered, titles mean little here. Wonder, exile, monster, hero. It's not the name that defines you. It's what you do that makes you what you are in Raycast. Thank you. You have given me what matters most. The freedom to finish what I started.
Awesome! Cool! Trophy earned freedom.
Though we were worlds apart before.
Boom.
Just need a moment to catch my
Boop. Dink. Tower rooftop. That must be where I need to go, considering there's a whole bunch of dead bodies I didn't kill. Maybe I did and just forgot about it. Who knows? Things do happen. Scroll of wisdom. Yes. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Wow. Just a bunch of bodies. The bodies at the front, and the bodies at the front, and the bodies at the front, and the bodies. Oh, look at that. Windy. Super windy. Look at that. Oh, hello.
Far darker shadows of exile.
Oh, hello. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Bodies. Reanimate. If I can just reanimate this corpse. There we go. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. No. Nope. Oh shit. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Nope. Nope. No. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh jeez. Oh dear. That's a lot of freaking. Nah. Yeah. Stop. 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 Stop it. Just fucking die, dude. Just fucking die. Just fucking die.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, exile?
It sounds gay. Oh dear. Oh my. Hello. What the fuck is that shit? Gross. Stop it. No. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh dear. Oh my, hello. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a checkpoint, oh dear. That is 100% not what I wanted. Thank you. Bastard. The Scepter of Gold. Name of personal blah blah blah. Oh, come on now. Where's the stairs? Stairs. No stairs. Get away from me, bitch. I ain't gonna do none. Boop. The Upper Scepter of Gold. Now to create some bodies. This is where I was. I'm pretty sure. Or at least very close to where I was. Don't know why that door was locked. Don't know why that door was locked. That's stupid. Very stupid. Yours. I don't. If I can just do. Schedule. Boy, you best watch yourself now. Oh my, hello. Oh dear. Oh dear, no, I was going to freaking... Come on. I was trying to heal the stupid thing. Hey, you watch where you're fucking going with that shit, alright? Piss off, man. Just fucking die, dude. Just fucking die.
This world is an illusion, exile.
No way. Don't like you. Disgusting. What the true meaning of momentum is. Increasing momentum.
It's funny, Your Grace. I always thought you'd be taller.
I always thought you'd be taller. Oh dear. You silly boy. Gross. Howdy.
You have mounted the summit of the Empire, not a cockroach. You have crushed the bug Emperor and wiped his maggot dreams from the skin of Rayclast. Dominus exiled you, naked and alone, unto the palm of death. But you would not die, would you? No. No. You cuddled death, promised it the world, made it your courtesan, and so generously shared it with all your fleeting friends here in Rayclast. Not once did you forget what you were. Not a cockroach feeding on the corpse of a dead empire, like the pest you crushed as you walked. A man. The sort of man that planted the seed of this empire right here in Sam so long ago. What teetering and twisted life it still holds dear, this land owes to you, Shadow.
Oh.
Of course, there will be more. You know that, don't you? Emperors. Avaricious little pests scrabbling to steal the legacy of their betters. Unless we burn that legacy, sear its infection from the flesh of existence. Go north, my lovely unbug. Go to Highgate, to the beginning of the end. Dive headlong into the nightmare sea. Catch and roast yourself a nice big bishy.
Alright. What'd I get? Splendid round. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Increased block recovery by 120%. What's mine at? Holy shit, that looks lovely in stats. Identify yourself. Maximum life. Resistance to increase attack speed. Resistance. I don't know. Yeah, look at those shoes. Those are dashing. Dashing little shoes, aren't they? Fright claw. Or identify it some other time.
All this water and not a single working boat in sight. More walking and killing for me, then.
Hell yeah. Objective is rampant. Loose on the streets. Excuse me. My back hates me. Hello. Excuse me. I'm busy right now. Boop. Contained items have an additional socket. It explodes. Okay. Sweet. I'd like those. I'm in no need of any of these. But I'll take them anyways, just to sell. They had nothing. They had armor, but not loose.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Yeah. Yeah. Ouch. Explosive. Look at all these boats. Boy. Let's head over to Cagus. Yeah, that.
I need more pockets.
Let me just get rid of this. Pick up that. Pop this with that. That here. Just move that over here. That goes there. And I'll just pick this up. I also need to refresh the zombies that I have. These low health ones simply just won't do. Hello, Carlos.
I've thirsted for adventure my entire life, but I suppose at 82, the most I can do now is walk along the village plateau.
Ouch. I was not able
It's all right.
to heal. 1 second. Some of these things just aren't loading for some reason.
How can I help?
Fast forward to evasion reading. She should. Should almost be to town, right? To the next area. Some picnic baskets here. Fresh picking. Oh, hey, look at that. Increased forward momentum. Dark storms. Vicious tornado.
Low on mana.
Boop. Stop. There's too much bridge. Hell. Not enough bridge right there. Oh shit. Alright. Oh wait. There we are. Clean as a whistle, yeah. Captain Vincetti. Oh. The High Gate holds the secret to the true origin of the gems. Cleanse the mountain of those Marketh parasites and secure the entrance to those mines. Do not disappoint me, Vincetti. As you well know, my displeasure can change a man. Piety. pilot. Ooh, look at that. Look at them lanterns. Yeah. Monsters with the very ones line out much better items. Okay. Cool. Oh my. Well, well, would you look at that?
We opened the gates to you for 2 reasons only.
Okay.
Dominus and piety. They made themselves our enemies. You made them dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool
Now,
like
Oyan believes there is a 3rd reason.
that. Oh, really?
The beast is our enemy. Perhaps you can make it dead as well.
Yeah, sure, I got it, no problem.
We Maraketh are tied to our Akara, our tribe.
Wow.
You are a man who has cut his ties, Shadow.
Yeah.
A man without restraint can achieve the greatest of deeds. And the worst.
Oh, you know what?
Perhaps it is time to allow yourself to be lashed to something greater than simply you.
I'll do it, Walt. Don't need that shit. Get out of here.
I used to hunt your kind back in Theopolis, Shadow. I've seen what you do to people, and I know why you do it.
Why
really?
stop being a useful question the moment we set foot in Ray class, Pataris?
Without the why, what's left?
How? To survive. Please, Shadow, ignore Pataris.
My grandfather was a captain in the Ebony Legion. My father too, and me. Just like I the path he laid out for me.
Until you met me.
Oh, dear.
Yes, until I met the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen.
Behind
dear.
bars. An exile waiting to become an experiment. Not quite how I imagined meeting the man of my dreams.
I realized then that I wasn't part of the Ebony Legion anymore. I'd become a blackguard like every other damned legionnaire in sight, taking orders from a madman.
Pataris freed me and led us here,
I'd heard about the Marrakech from those few legionnaires who survived the assault on Highgate.
and I talked them into harboring us.
Vanya can be very persuasive when she wants to be.
No. Not really. She acts like a hoe.
Kira is a racist bully with that
You are an
fancy
idiot.
hair crest of hers stuck so far up her.
Come on, Vanya. She's a warrior. It's not her job to be nice. It's her job to defend.
Look all
Right.
live and sweaty when you're watching her train. That's the only job you're interested in.
I'm studying the Marrakech fighting style.
Sure you are, sweetie. We've a few bits and pieces lying about that might help with what's to come.
Bits and pieces. I risked my neck to salvage those artifacts.
I know, sweetie, and I really appreciate your artifacts.
You didn't say that when I brought them in. You said, "Is that all?"
You'd been gone for ages.
And you think you could do a quicker job?
Yes, if you'd let me, yes.
No. Not for all the jewelry in the world. What if I lost you?
Okay, I'm sorry. We have charms and regalia sourced at great risk from some of the most dangerous places in Rayclast. Better?
Yes, thank you.
I heard of the beast before coming here. Piety talked about it. I suppose she saw no point in keeping secrets from the people she was planning to murder.
I'm so sorry, Vanya.
God, it's not your fault, Pataris. Well, Piety used to say that the beast was the source of her power. How she managed to turn poor men and women into those things. She kept using a phrase. What was it?
Universal transmogrification. I heard my assistants talk about it too.
The power to change the world into anything you like.
Bloody scary power in the hands of someone like Piety.
Bloody scary powerful stuff.
Cool.
Many great things begin at the foot of a mountain, exile. So too do many tragedies. Often a path becomes a fork, and the echoes of your actions push you down one side or the other.
Yeah.
Do you know where you were being carried?
No, I don't care. Just going with
Would
the flow,
you
you know.
like to?
Nah. Yes and no, I don't really care, but sure. Why not? I don't really care if you do tell me in the first place anyways. But
The metal softens beneath the stone, reshaping with great ease.
okay. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Hello.
I am Tasuni,
Hello,
he
Tessumi.
who peers into the gloom.
Who hears the black hearts that thunder within the mountain deep? If you seek enlightenment, find a torch. If you seek to understand the nightmare, I can help feel your way through the darkness.
Okay.
I understand that you like to be called a shadow.
Sure.
An interesting thing about shadows. They are strongest in the day and are utterly consumed by the night. There won't be much daylight where you are going.
Cool. Here.
Kira rides more swiftly and strikes more truly than any other Dakara here. If only she could learn to think as swiftly as she rides and speak as truly as she strikes. Better and worse are judged not on the talents one prizes, but the talents one needs.
You're so woke, dude.
Pitaris and Vanya, two mouths that speak from one mind.
Yep.
When together, they express some quite interesting thoughts. When apart, well, half a thought isn't really even a thought, is it?
Agreed. Alright. Trade divination cards. I'll do that later. I was told something about that.
The time has come, not a cockroach, to crawl up into the bowels of this nightmare, traverse its innards, and rip out its corrupted heart. Oyun will help us. Go on now. Hobnob with the Maraketh matriarch. Learn what needs to be learned, and quickly. There's a filthy darkness down in that mountain, and it's reeking with impatience to meet you.
Okay. One sec. Alright. Howdy.
You walk to us upon the backs of the murdered.
Yeah.
Though we are both forged upon the battlefield, we Maraketh are not like you.
Oh, really?
We fight for survival.
Cool.
You fight for ambition.
Yeah.
And that is why you will understand the beast within the mountain better than we do.
Cool.
That is why you will kill it.
I know.
Lady Diala has told me this.
I know.
She has much faith in you, Shadow.
Yeah,
The
I'm
question
that
is,
awesome.
can we Maraketh share in her faith?
Nah, who cares? I mean,
Sakema
you're not
Deshret trapped the nightmare within its black den. The beast should never have been imprisoned. The beast should have been destroyed, yet for all her ferocity, it seemed that Deshret lacked the courage to do so. And now, after 2 centuries guarding this hole in the ground, this Akara lacks the strength. But you are not Deshret, and you are not one of us. You will succeed where we have failed.
Yeah.
Deshret's banner will break the seal and open the mines. It was taken from her when she fell to Vol, the brittle emperor. Take the stairs to the southwest. Descend to the dried lake. You shall have no trouble finding the brittle emperor. You'll smell him before you see him.
Oh, I don't like
Bring
the smell of
Deshret's
that.
banner home, and
I
you
don't
will
like
be
the
free
smell of
to
that
pass
either.
into the darkness as you wish.
Oh. Wow.
The Maraketh once stood united under Deshret's banner. That was before the plagues, the tempests,
Sorry about
the
that.
corruption. Deshret rode here with this Akara, the Kiyato, to put an end to the beast curse. And upon the very threshold of the darkness, she faltered. Perhaps she saw that King Kalm had gone there before her and not
maybe.
returned.
Yeah.
Or perhaps the nightmare simply overcame Deshret's seemingly indomitable courage.
Yeah, sure.
Either way, she chose not to ride into the mountain to
Yeah, I
slay the
guess.
beast. She closed and sealed the mines and committed this Akara to Highgate's guardianship. The tempests, the plagues, they passed. Of their own accord, or because of Deshret's seal, we do not know. But what I do know is this. When Deshret vowed to watch over these mines, she simply traded one curse for another.
Cool.
Vol and his unmen have dipped their fleshless claws into the lifeblood of the Maraketh since the day this Akara tethered its roar here. Such is the way with men of war. Remove their tongues, yet still they thirst for blood. Remove their bellies, yet still they hunger for battle. Remove their manhood, yet still they lust for conquest.
Maybe you shouldn't be removing people's manhood.
I will make allies of whomever I deem useful. We have observed the actions of both Blackguard and Exile, and it is Pitaris and Vanya who give meaning to those actions. This Akara has not mixed with other than its own for over 200 years. The outside world has now discovered us, so it is time that we discovered it. Kira has the blood of Deshret in her veins and the bonds of Deshret in her mind. Her loyalty to her Akara is admirable. Her loyalty to the past is not.
Okay.
Tasuni has been corrupted since the day he was born.
Oh.
Maraketh tradition would have it that such a warped child be left upon the moonlit plain for the gods to adopt. Tasuni was not taken by the gods that night. Such a thing has never happened before in our Akara. Now we know why. Tasuni is a man caught between two worlds, our world of light and the beast's world of darkness. He is our scout in the black, and without him, Nightmare would remain beyond our understanding. And an enemy you cannot know is an enemy you cannot fight.
Alright.
Diala wishes the beast dead.
I agree with
But
that.
why? Why would a nightmare wish to kill a nightmare? A question of great interest, yet little importance.
Right. It doesn't
does
matter,
not
so.
matter why the sun rises and sets, as long as it continues to do so.
Yeah. Alright, Ute. Do you have a fucking pet lion? Why do you have a pet lion? What the hell's down here? What's this thing? Is that just there just to be there?
Seems like the rain's brought out a few worms. Don't think I'm an easy mark, Exile. I've spent more than enough time around Exiles to know which way the dagger's pointing. And I'll happily give it a shove in your direction if you try anything wormy. I'm conducting a little dig. The sort of enterprise that could make someone with your particular skill set a very handsome living. Don't worry. You'll not be moving much dirt. No. Why smash rocks when you could smash skulls, eh?
Right. I like the way you think.
Hey, mate. What's going on? Came all the way here to see what's what in this famous mine, but there's a bloody big glowing wall blocking it. Can't squeeze through.
Alright, cool. What's this? Deshret seal. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. The ancient Red Champion has fallen, but a killing blow reveals his final sacrifice beneath the morning sun. A dark presence hides just out of sight. Only bodies betray its movements.
Talk to blah 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 for blah. Okay, alright.
You have claimed the most worthy of prey, Makoru. Piety, the mistress of corruption.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the war is over, But you've given Rayclast a much-needed respite. Because of you, this land lives to see another dawn. And don't forget that you've done Grigor and Clarissa a justice of some magnitude. They will wish to speak to you.
The unbreathing
kill a
queen
man like
masterminds an unholy heist.
That's an accomplishment worthy of Khan, my greatest ancestor.
Okay.
Were we in Namakanui, I'd make you a Makanga, an honored warrior.
Sweet.
But we are not in Namakanui. We dwell in a city of death, and my respect is all the honor I can bestow on you.
Cool.
Citizens of the Sun that was, the Undying have been around for hundreds of years. Left to their own devices, they'll likely survive for hundreds more. Still, they're not immune to mortality's touch. They can be killed, with some difficulty. You have claimed the most worthy of prey, Makoru.
Cool.
Piety's off to meet the Maker, is she? I'd love to be a fly on the wall of that little chat. I can't imagine what that poor bastard's been through. It's a miracle Grigor hasn't completely lost his mind. Granted, he's lost one or two pieces along the way, but there's still plenty that's worth listening to. Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Alright.
You've done for Gravicius. If only I could get word to that lad I smuggled away from the General's wife at the time. The good widow would need a sympathetic shoulder to cry on.
Okay.
Wherever he is, I'm sure Tolman knows what you've done. I know you didn't do it for him, or for me. It doesn't matter. Piety's reign of cruelty is over. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, I'm just that fucking cool.
Gravicius dined with us once. This was before my father's gambling debts caught up with him. I dined with him again in Theopolis prison the night before my exile. He wasn't so polite that time. Thank you. That's one memory I can now put to rest.
Alright. Next
I
one.
know. So strange that stone and metal should move and live as you and I. Still, I read that Titus's sculptors used to soften their materials with thaumatic sulfite, a byproduct of gem refining. It's the only connection that I can fathom between the cataclysm and the living sculptures of San.
Coolio.
Piety dies amongst her abominations, her warped dream taunting her, maddeningly out of reach. As a poet, I'm fond of that creed of justice. Here, the executioner needs recompense.
Why, thank you.
When Piety was experimenting on me, my consciousness was mercifully fleeting. In those moments of numbing darkness, I met a presence. Intelligence, power, immensity beyond the limits of my pitiable mortal senses. To this creature, I was but a raindrop falling into the sea. I heard Piety speak to her lackeys of the beast. It is the source of her thaumaturgy and the object of her ambitions. I believe Piety's beast and that dark entity are one and the same. Wherever it is, whatever it is, the beast is the cause of my malformation. It would not be a stretch of reason to consider the beast the source of all malformation in Rayclast. Now you must leave me.
I know. Yeet. I'm out. Boots. Boop. Hell yeah. The first encounter. Is it still dark over here? No. It is bright as day.
You have made peace with our land. For now, my spear is lowered. Their skin makes good boots.
Their spit makes pain.
Yeah.
You are a hunter of man. Today you have hunted bandits. Tomorrow, when you are restless, will you hunt us? You
Maybe.
should go. Find another hunting ground. Leave us in peace.
I don't know if I want that.
Humanity has one redeeming trait. We learn from our mistakes. You certainly gave us a scare for a bit there, but the damage doesn't seem to have been lasting. Thank you for doing the right thing.
Just that cool, you know.
I knew this strangeness would pass. Silk does not run from such things. I stand, I guard, when others shiver and shake.
Line fuck.
I am not surprised. I saw you, in my slumber, drive the darkness away. I am sorry that I did not tell you before. What I say is only what might happen. And I did not want to fill you with more confidence than would have been good for you.
Nah, I need more confidence. Yeah, I need to boost my ego. It's the only way.
Thank you for returning our reality to us. I think we've all had a glimpse of what could happen if Piety tries to harness the power of the Vaal for her own ends.
Yep. Aye.
Greetings.
Invite to
Exile. You are a welcome omen.
Yes, yes I am. I am awesome. Let's see if these dudes have anything to say, bro. Hi. You dudes have anything to say about what I just did? No? Alright, cool. I'll be seeing y'all later then. Well, I think that should be enough for now. I'm just gonna end the stream and go to bed because I am tired. Alright, later.